Hi Libra, how are you my darlings? How's things? I'm Eriu and this is Eriu Tarot Readings, and you my lovelies, as always, you are very welcome here today to your bi-weekly reading for June the 16th, June the 30th, 2017. To all my new Libra followers and subscribers, hello, you're very welcome to this Tuatha. This is your tribe and we welcome you here, okay? Hope you're all doing well. Hope the last 2 weeks have been good to you. Hope you're getting out and enjoying the sunshine. And I hope your scales aren't tipping too much on either side. Okay. Remember as well, if this doesn't fully resonate, do check out your moon and your rising sign. Because, as I always say, that might just resonate a little bit more for you. And if you're not sure of what they are, do click on the link below this video and you can calculate it there. It takes 2 minutes. 2 easy breezy minutes. And this is us, Libra. Alright, so we're going to do the same spread as we did in the previous bi-weekly reading, which is the 6 card spread, and then we're going to pick 3 for your love. So 6 general and then 3 love to see how it all intertwines, okay? Because I think that resonated a lot with you guys, didn't it? I think so. A lot of the signs felt, Gemini felt it really worked with them. So let's see you guys. Oh, lovies, lovies. Libra. Whoa. Okay, so 4 major arcana out of 6. Not bad, not bad. Now, top line is your first week, the 16th to the 23rd. The bottom line is your second week, the 23rd to the 30th. Okay, so let's focus on your first week. Let's see what's going on. Alright Libra, so you're going to start off this week a little bit fearful, a little bit worried and a little bit uncertain of things. Maybe your life is now starting to move in a direction that you never thought was going to happen for you, that you never thought was possible, or just something that you thought had already bypassed you and you just were one of those people that you just weren't going to get it, okay? Whatever it is. Just for my new viewers, know that when I use words like work, academic studies, projects, teams, communities and committees, I use them as guiding tools for you, so you know where you can fit this into your life. Obviously, if I've left out a word, it's because your life is unique to you and that's why it's more applicable to you, okay? And there's a lot of worry. But you know what it feels like, Libra? It feels like you feel like you're not good enough or something. There's a nervousness in you here. It's not just worry or anxiety that's keeping you up. There's something that's triggering the little self in you lately. I think you may have had this in your previous bi-weekly or the reading before that. I think there was a little bit of that little person issue. And by little person, I mean that little person that's inside of us, that little child in us that has a lot of worries and doesn't know if they're good enough or that they're worthy enough or that they can be accepted somewhere, you know, it doesn't feel like they're strong enough at times. Little person. Let me just clarify where you're coming from with this. Just 2. Oh. All right. Okay, so for some of you it could be this feeling of self-worth. I keep getting like worthlessness, like you just don't feel worthy of what's coming to you. And first of all, you are very worthy. Believe me, you deserve it. Every good thing that comes your way, you deserve. But I feel like this, whatever this is, stems back from between 2 people. So it could be a mother and father scenario. It could be a grandmother and grandfather scenario, auntie, uncle, whatever. But there's someone that's here, there's someone that's present here that you may be friends with or that you know or that you're not very close to, but they're in your general vicinity in some way or another. And like, I know this is a general reading, there's a bit of love coming through here. It feels like you really want, let me just jump to the first story again, because there's 2 different things coming in, right? So one could be people that have been a very strong matriarch or patriarch matriarchal or patriarchal influence in your life. I feel like some of this nervousness, this anxiety, a little bit of fear, and also this self-worth, like keeping this self-worth thing, like you don't deserve what's coming to you. I kind of feel like that stems back to those people that are in your life. Now, I'm not saying they're bad people. I'm not saying that whatever capacity they've been in and out of your life, that they did anything wrong. It's just that you've adopted some nature about yourself that says that you don't feel worthy of the way your life is going at the moment. At the same time, it's odd because you'll work really hard and you'll do what you need to do, but I really do feel like you feel so small to me, so small. And it could stem back to these people. Now, another story for some of you is, some of you may have had parents that are divorced or separated or just not together, okay? It may have been from early on in life, could be 4, 6 or 7 or even 8 years old, okay? It feels like the amount of time that they were in and out of your life or come in and out of your life hasn't left you with a very good self-esteem, okay? I know Libras like to show self-esteem, doesn't always mean they have self-esteem. I know that, I understand that. But this weird in and out of your life thing. And some of you may have had a fire sign father and a water sign mother. So we're looking at Leo, Sag or Aries. Or mother-wise, we're looking at Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Or, you know, say mother and father, it could be the opposite way around. Could be water father, could be fire mother, okay? And you've adopted this nature and behaviour, and like it's more like a mental thing of how you see yourself. And I kind of want to boost you up a bit and be like, here, look, get up, Libra. No, it's not like that at all. And then for others of you, you have someone here that's in your life that's not in it. They're around though. Oops. Oh God, I nearly just knocked over my pint of water. I feel like this is your world here, right? All in here. And that person is just out there. You know, just there. Like, about to open the doors. But, no, it's closed off. They're just there for now. And I feel like you like this person quite a lot and you would like to show them a bit more emotion and respect in that sense. But you are closing yourself off and this is causing you worry. This is a big self-esteem thing. Confidence thing. You're not as confident as you used to be or something in this particular area. Nine of Swords is about staying up late at night and not being able to, just hearing that little inner voice that just plagues us and says you're not good enough. Why did you do that? They won't like you. You're not worthy. Why would you get something like this? You don't deserve this. That's what that is. It's all those stupid little things in your head. I would say stupid because they are stupid. They're little fears that they build up and build up and build up. And you feel like, okay, well, I'm just not going to partake then. Okay. I just want to, like, I always say this with these swords. I want to flick them off. Flick, flick, flick. Because what happens with you is then the midweek you get this Hanged Man energy coming in. And it's like, you don't really know what way to move. You don't really know what way to go. And as I said, you're just like, I won't partake. I just won't partake whatsoever. I'm just going to stand here. And the Hangman is like, yeah, come along. Stand beside me. It's fine. It's not a problem. But it is a problem because the Hangman is it's a self-sacrificing energy, which in some ways, I guess, can be good. But in other ways, he just refuses, I think because he's unconventional, he refuses to see things for how they are, and therefore he refuses to make decisions on anything. Okay? He is stagnant. He does not move. He does not move for nobody. He would rather hang on this tree of life and just not do anything. Okay? Because his perspective is, well, if I don't move, if I don't make a decision, there's no decision made. Therefore, I don't get the repercussions of whatever the decision is. So I always have an issue with this lad, right? Because I always say, you just turn him around, you can see things for how they are. It's a perspective thing, Libra. Change your perspective, change your thought patterns. What is it that you say to yourself? I'm not good enough. What if you started to say to yourself, I am good enough? What do you say to yourself? I'm not that pretty. I'm so ugly. Oh God, I'm so gross. What if you start saying, I'm beautiful. I'm beautiful. And not in an egotistical way, but what I'm trying to do is trying to rewire you into understanding that giving yourself self-esteem, bumping up your self-esteem is good for you, and that is necessary for your growth, and that what comes for you is just for you. There's no penance in this. You don't have to feel like you need to repent. You don't. Sometimes lovely things just come in and happen to lovely people. Well, that's you. So if you decide to take this lad and turn him around and look at things for what they are and make the decision to move forward, because sitting on the fence is boring, isn't it? Yeah, you get to see everything, but it's boring. Make the decision to move forward. See a hangman, and then what happens is you come into this Knight of Cups energy. Because giving yourself love, giving yourself all those wonderful, beautiful feelings, bumping your self-esteem up, that's love. That's inner love. That's self-love. I think that's something that you need to teach yourself a little bit, Libra. Because this Knight of Cups is a knight, he is a messenger. He has a voice. He has something to say. But he's a cup, so he has an emotional message to deliver. And some of you may say, oh, is that a person coming in? No, actually, I think that's you guys just learning, again, to love yourselves. To carry your own cup. Do you know the way people say, oh, you know, waiting for your knight in shining armour? No! Don't wait for your knight in shining armour. Be your own knight in shining armour. That's what he is. That's what he does. He says, yes, I have a cup of love that I can give to someone, but first of all, I'm going to have it for myself. So, don't be drinking out my cup just yet. Not until I say so. Because I got to give back to me. I need some self-love here. I think that's what you need, Libra. I think that's what you need. You need to be your own knight in shining armour. And then you attract people that are like that too. And then all of a sudden you're in another Tuatha. And you found another tribe, you know what I mean? But love yourself first. And I said in my head, kick the crap out of these swords. Yeah, kick the crap out of these swords. Walk past this chap. He's just like, he's like the snake on the tree sometimes for me, you know? Biblical terms. Adam and Eve, he's just wrapped around it, and he's like, hey, come over here. No, quick, run past this chap. Run past him midweek. Now, your second week, we've got the moon, the magician, and the star. Well, now, aren't we learning our lessons, huh? So your first card here is the moon. Gorgeous. I'm such a fan of the moon in general. You know when you see it up in the sky at night time and the sky is so clear and it just beams down. It's like this torch in the sky. It's gorgeous. Now the moon is all about looking inwards and finding self-reflection. Trying to figure out all those little dark, niggly bits of ourselves that we don't pay attention to because sometimes it's too hard. You might say it's like the shadow side of ourselves. And that's not a bad thing to know, really, is it? To know both sides of yourself. How far you can go with things, how far you can push things. And even just how far you'll go with some things, whether or not, you know, what your cutoff point is. For some people it would be this threshold, for you it could be that, you know, it's more. And pushing that boundary constantly. And there is a bit of sadness. This is Scorpio Pisces energy. Very watery, very, very, very watery. But I think what you're trying to do is, which I applaud you for, is turn inwards to find out where all this comes from. Now, I gave you some guidance there, that's fine, but it's going to be personal to you, it's going to be individual to you. So that's what you're trying to find out. Why do I feel this way? Why do I feel the way I do? Why I keep just getting like deserve. I need to deserve these things. Like you need to just whip your own back. It's like, stop, Libra. This is good for you here because you get to delve inwards, right? You get to look through all those little dark niggly bits. Now remember though as well that the moon can be quite deceitful. So when you're in that darker moment of self-reflection, know that the moon can only shine a light on so many things, and we come to our own conclusions on that. Sit on this energy for a day, or maybe even a 2, and allow it to manifest, and allow then your other side, your lighter side, to come through and shine full light on these things. Yes, it's kind of heavyish energy, but realistically, it doesn't feel too heavy, because I feel like you're trying to tackle these things. I really do. So what does all this self-reflection give birth to? The individual. The one who knows it all about themselves. The one who understands every single component within their own body. That hears it, that feels it, that knows it. This is the magician. This is you coming into your own. The one and only you. The one and only you. With this moon energy, you give birth to infinite knowledge about yourself. And more importantly, empowerment. He comes in to say, yes, I understand if I use this, this happens. If I use this, this happens. If I use this, this happens. He knows every single suit of the tarot deck. He's completely confident in his ability. So for you, it's knowing how you work, what makes you tick, what makes you cry, what makes you angry, what you will put up with, what you won't put up with. This is all the things that you will be delving into when you go into the moon. Because also you're finding those deeper issues, those deeper reasons as to why you feel the way you do at the first start of the week. The rooted problem. But through that moon, the magician is born. He's so knowledgeable. He's so, he is the master of his craft. And what I want to say to you is to be the master of your own life. And own every single part of you. Every single bit of you. Every single curve. Every single hair. Every single tooth, smile, blood vessel, everything. Own all of you. Be aware of all of you. Be in you. And know that you are enough. That you were always enough. You just couldn't see it before. And then something like I don't even need that clarification on this, because this is so wonderful for you this period. Because the end of the second week, then you've got the star. Sometimes when I get the star card, I have to say to people don't lose hope. Don't lose hope. And I'll say that to you now. Don't lose hope. But there's more to it than that. This wish card is coming in to say your wishes are coming true. Lovely. Also sometimes be careful what you wish for. But it's about you also. You shining in a different way. You sparkling like a star. You've got the moon and you've got a star here. It's lovely. Isn't that lovely imagery of the two coming together? I think that's lovely. So keep the faith in where you're going, Libra. Keep the faith in where you're headed. And keep the faith that this change that you're going through is really important for you now. And it's imperative you stick with this energy. As I said, it's not terribly harsh, but I understand that this feels like a big emotional thing for you. And I feel like some of you guys need to emotionally declutter. That's a big issue for you guys as well. You need to speak about, you need to feel it. You need to feel it. You need to feel this. And just let it out. It's so nice. It's such a beautiful card. I always go on about these cards, but so gorgeous, right? Being your own star. Shining your own light. And being something that is so unique and beautiful and individual. I think we talk about the individual a lot, and I think every day, even just social media, like on Instagram and stuff, people talk about the individual and being your own unique person. And people a lot of the time think that that's an aesthetic thing, that if you have a certain colour hair, if you dress a certain way, you're an individual. Well, no, actually, because it's all happened beforehand anyway. Anything artistic in that sense in an individual capacity has been done before. We just regurgitate it. That's what we do. But I think there's something a lot stronger in being your own person, being your own individual, and standing on your own 2 feet and going, this is me. And as I said, owning all of that. I just think you need a bit of a boost, Libra, eh? Maybe the last few weeks haven't been great. Maybe they haven't. But let's see now what your love's going to bring in. Come on, cards. Give Libra some love, please. Give Libra some love. Love, 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 love. Libra. This 4 of Cups is coming up for everyone. Pisces had this, I think, at the end of the same one. Same place. Okay, so for your love reading, you have 5 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups, and Ace of Cups. So this sadness that you're feeling, I think it's dripping into your love life as well. For some of you, for singles, you may have walked away from something that was quite disastrous for you. You may have been involved with a Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, or Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. The odd few of you would be Capricorn or Virgo. And you had to walk away from something that was out of your control in many ways. Like there was no way you could come back from it. There was no way you could resolve it. It had to go because it was too much on your mind. It was too much. It was just every day. You go to sleep, you think about it. You wake up, you think about it. It was too much. And I feel like a lot of dark secrets came out of that as well. With your ex-partner, there's a lot of dark stuff coming out that you didn't know about. And you thought you knew them. And you realise then, you're like, I actually have no idea who this person is anymore. I don't. For couples, you're going through a really, really tough time. Really tough time at the moment with your partner. At the start of this, okay? There's a lot of mental anguish for the both of you, and I feel like the both of you are ready to kind of walk away. Yeah, you're just ready to... Do you know what it is as well? It feels like you're just ready to give up. Some of you are just like, I'm married and I'm ready to give up my vows. I'm ready to give them up. I thought that this was forever. I said those words, especially the vows. The vows are so important. I said these things. I wrote them down myself. They said theirs. That was a moment of emotional, spiritual binding. And now it's like it's all crumbled and I just don't know what to do. And now it's like your faith in love, or the church in which you have faith in, has just... It's crumbling around you. You're just like, there's nothing I can do about this. It's tough energy. Very tough energy that's coming in. The 3 of these combined are very tough together. Very tough. But you're starting to see things in a different way. There has been deceit as well for some of you in your relationships or in your past relationships. That much I know. That much I can see. And all I can say is that I'm really sorry that happened to you. And that really sucks. And that you didn't deserve it. And that's probably what's happening. When I said this, just dripping into your love life, it could also be the other way around. Not feeling that you're good enough and your self-worth has been affected because of this bad past influence. Now your second card is the 4 of Cups. So for singles, I get that you want to close yourself off a little bit, and I get that you've been closing yourself off, and that you're looking at people from far away and thinking, are they good enough? Are they good enough? Will they do it? Will they do the job? Can they do the job of being my partner? I don't want just anyone, I want one. I think you're at that stage now, Libra. But you're looking for the whole package. This is the thing. You're looking for the complete package. You're like, he needs to be this, he needs to be educated, he needs to be loyal, he needs to be loving, he needs to be compassionate, he needs to love animals. I prefer if he didn't smoke. Now it's not as, I always joke with Leo when I say this, because Leo's always like, I won't put up with that, I want this, this and this. You know, they put it on the table. But I feel like you've just created this internal package of your perfect mate. And it's like, and you're looking at all these people from far away and seeing if they're good enough. And then you're like, oh, I don't think they're good enough. Let me just stand behind my wall. And it's the same thing what you had with the Hanged Man. It's just not making a decision on anyone. So you wait and you wait and you wait and you observe. And you wait and you wait and you wait and you observe. And you observe. And just as about you think that this person could be something. Oh, they do something that you don't like, and you go, oh, Debbie Downer. No. No. But the thing is, you can't see that there's something bloody huge coming in for you. For couples, I feel like you're looking back on things and saying, look at the way we used to be. I just got the way we were in my head. Barbara Streisand, isn't it? The way we were. Yes, it is Barbara Streisand. Amazing, amazing person and voice. But yeah, that's what I'm feeling off you. It's like, sorry, this song's just playing in my head now as I'm looking at this. You're looking at how things used to be. You're looking at the person you used to be, and the person who you thought you were with was... There was a lot of mischievousness here going on. There's a lot of mystery, a lot of stuff that you weren't made aware of, Libra, and you found out all that stuff, and my God, did it shake the ground that you walk on. And I said you're walking away from this, but I feel like then they have an influence with you that it feels like they say something that makes you retreat slightly and come back. Okay, just come back. They have that influence. Let's be aware of that influence. Because it doesn't feel very true and sincere to me. It feels like they just want to have you. Because God forbid their ego would let you go. You know what I mean? Or you'd walk in on them. But the lovely thing about this combination of the Four of Cups is the Ace of Cups, is that this Ace of Cups fuels the Four of Cups, all right? Look at this divine hand coming in, this beautiful emotional offering that's coming into you that you can't see because you keep looking back and you've got your blinders on. And you're looking over here and you're looking past the cups and they're slowly building in front of you and you're like, yeah, but I don't think I could be with anyone that's this. Or if you're in a relationship, it's like, oh, I can't remember the way we used to be together. And it's like, Libra, snap out of it. Because if you just look up, if you just take yourself out of that scenario, look around you. You have this beautiful divine energy coming in for you saying, hello, look what we have. And that's what the Ace of Cups is. This hand is giving you the Ace of Cups. This isn't like all the other cups. This isn't like all the other cups. This is something divine. It's highly spiritual. This cup is about emotional abundance, emotional healing, cleansing of the soul and the spirit, giving faith and healing to you when you need it most. So someone could be coming in that is a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or Taurus, Sag, Gemini, Aquarius as well. Sorry, Aquarius as well. And this person could be coming in to be like, hey, look, I actually have something to give you. I have something to offer you. And you're going, yeah, that's great and all, but I just remember the way we were here. This was so much better. And it's like, singles, hello, look up. Look up. Who's this person? They want to come in. They have their own cup. You can look at it two ways, right? They have this cup, they're offering you a new beginning in love, or this cup comes in like this for you in couples, to give yourself a new sense of freedom, of love, of lightness, of healing of your soul, because your soul needs to be healed from what's happened over here. Your soul hasn't healed, my lovely. It needs to be healed. So you can do this on your own. You can do this with someone as well. I personally feel like the person that's here is not. I feel like their story ends here and you come forward here. Allow them to give you this cup of healing though. Try not to make it too difficult for them to give you their cup, and also for the cup itself, as I keep saying, to heal you. Allow that beautiful water energy to wash over you and to heal you and to cleanse you. Imagine it this way, okay? Imagine your body is made out of glass, and all on the inside is all kind of dirt and ash and almost like dust, okay? You know, after a volcano, do you know that ash that you get after a fire? Imagine that sticks to the walls of the inside of you that's made of glass. Now imagine this water coming in, and there's a little cut just at the top of the head, And when you allow that water to spill through, it completely cleanses you from the inside. It gets rid of all that mucky, dirty ash and emotional debris we've carried with us for so long. And just, I want you to visualize what that must look like. A person made of glass with this interior, and then that water rushing in and cleansing you and feeling new again, feeling clean and feeling ready. That's what you need to let this water energy do. Because this person would like to, so let them. And for couples, I think it's about giving back to yourself again, which is what we talk about a lot. Self-love. Self-love. Heal yourself. All right, my darlings? Oh, poor Libra. I'm a Libra too, so I get it. I get it. I get it. I don't think people really know how much we kind of devalue ourselves a little bit on the inside and kind of self-deprecate. It's tough. It is tough, isn't it? But look, that's what we're here for every 2 weeks, to figure out what we can do to help. My lovelies, this has been your bi-weekly reading for June the 16th to June the 30th, 2017. If you dig what I do, please like, give me a thumbs up, share and leave a comment even. I'd love that. And remember, I also do private personalized readings. If you would like guidance in your general life or your love life or a bit of both, I'm your gal. My email address is below. You can email me directly and I'll send you on a list of services and a price list as well. To my new followers, I hope I see you in the next 2 weeks. I better do. You're very welcome here. So come back and say hello. And until then, remember that this is your Tuatha, this is your tribe, and you are always welcome here. My darling fellow Libras, you have a lovely balancing 2 weeks, and I will see you at the very start of July. You take care. Bye-bye.